My name is Larry Tosi. I'm running for Passaic County Surrogate. I've been asked, what is the Passaic County Surrogate? The Surrogate's office is a statutory office, very technical, but it's an office where the wills are probated or the estate is probated, or a guardianship of a child or an incompetent adult. When people come to that office, they're in a time of need. They've lost a loved one, or they have a child or an adult who's unable to care for themselves or their monies. And I say that, or their monies, because that's important to understand. The monies that are invested in that office are very extensive. So you need someone with integrity to run that office. My background, I think, has prepared me for this office. My background is very extensive, and I want you to understand who I am. Larry, I graduated from West Point. I was serving in the Army as a captain. My degree from West Point was civil engineering, so it has nothing to do with the office. However, while I was in the Army, I did get a master's degree in management and an MBA. After I finished my service in the Army as a captain, I then proceeded to go to law school, where I got my Juris Doctorate. And for the last 20 years, I've been a practicing attorney in New Jersey. As a practicing attorney, I've run my own office. I've had people and employees working for me and other attorneys working for me during that time. My leadership that I hope to exhibit was brought about by military training, my office experiences, and then when I'm involved with my scouting. Now I say scouting, I want you to understand the full picture of Larry. I'm an Eagle Scout. I'm still active in scouting for 40 years. Of the last 40 years, I've been a merit badge counselor since I was an Eagle Scout. I'm involved with the Boy Scout camp, where I am the camp master. I go up there and help the troops when they come up to visit the camp. I'm also the president of the camp, which is raising money for the camp so others can experience the Boy Scout camp. And in that capacity, I've mentored many young men and some women in scouting, including adults. The office of surrogate requires someone to have compassion and experienced skill sets. I think I can demonstrate that the compassion. I'm a lifelong member of the Orthodox Church, and in that capacity I've been involved. Besides being a Sunday school teacher for over 14 years, I've also been the president of my church. But moreover, and more recently, I've been the treasurer of the Diocese of New York and New Jersey, where I've handled a $1 million budget on a yearly basis for the last 5 years. As you can see, I've handled a lot of offices. I have to compare myself then to my adversary in this election. She's a very nice lady. However, she has no experience, and no experience that relates to this office. She's never been involved with this office anywhere in her career as an attorney. You need to be able to understand the office to actually go in and run it. Plus, you need to have some leadership skills to go run it. I've been in that position where I've led not only soldiers, but employees as managing my own company. She's never had those experiences in her life. With that said, I want you to then take a look at the whole county. One of the concerns I have for this office of surrogate is that it was led by Bill Bates for 25 years. He was a gentleman, did a phenomenal job in that office, and he kept the politics out of it. I want to make sure that continues. This is not a political office, even though we have to run as a political individual. It's all about what you're going to allow to happen in that office. The one thing I can promise Passaic County taxpayers is it will not become a political patronage mill like the rest of the county has become under the last 13 years. We need to make sure that stays that way, not a political patronage mill, because political patronage means you as a taxpayer are paying this money, and that's additional taxes. This needs to be applied across the county. As everyone knows, this county has become a bloated government. We need to stop that. It needs to be changed, and this county needs to have that now. So, come November 8th, I'm going to ask you to support not only myself, Larry Tosi, for surrogate, but also to support my running mates, Bob Saberio and Frank Fusco, so that control of the county can change to the Republican Party, and we can look to save you as a taxpayer. So again, I'm going to ask you on November 8th, vote line B with the Republican Party. Thank you.